Hello, everybody. So my name is Dennis, and I'm the founder and CEO of Project Zero. So recruitment is a cruel business with fierce competition and tight deadlines. And it happens because an average job posting in the USA receives 250 applicants and costs $4,000 to fill. And we're here to fix it. And let me show you how. I'll share my screen real quick. And I hope you can see it. All right, so first, as a recruiter, imagine year one, you're going to be filling out the job requisition. And with our app, you'd be able to paste the information from the job description just into the field, upload the resumes of the people that you want to apply for the position, and also run the analysis. It's an AI-powered analysis with natural language processing that tries to understand the CVs and projects and calculates a matching score to create a ranked list of people applying for your position, so that you as a recruiter don't have to call everybody, but just the best fitting candidates, thus reducing time and cost for the application. With that being said, one important thing that we are needing is to validate our ideas. So please, if you do know some recruiters, agencies, or in-house recruiters in big companies, please do get us in touch and make an intro. Thanks a lot, and see you soon.
Super, Dennis. Well done. Excellent. So yeah, the best thing you're looking for right now is really access to potential customers, right? People that would be able to give you some feedback.
I know someone.
Exactly. The first validation, and also start to build a relationship with those customers, because enterprise sales is a long journey essentially. And I thought that we could just start doing this now, essentially through feedback and user testing sessions first. But hopefully those people, some of them will like our solution and buy it a couple of months later.
I know a customer for you. Gloria, are you still in the call? Gloria? Ah, perfect. So would we buy it on what would be missing to make the purchasing decision? What are you missing? Well, I mean, you're the customer, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think, let's say it this way, it would be interesting to hear your opinion from a more business model perspective, and then I'm happy to share my opinion from a Trimedica's perspective. Because I think they're very specific. Sorry, Alan and Philip.
You're asking me, sorry, or are you asking
Philip and Alan to go first?
Alan, do you want to go first?
Sorry, Gloria, could you say again your specific question? Our perspective as a potential person who's looking to be recruited and hired?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether the tool would be useful for me specifically, because I suppose your tool, Dennis, specifically is being used by recruiters, right? To be able to find potential applicants, or is it also like a platform for searching jobs?
In its current iteration, it's just for recruiters, but what we want to do, we potentially want to integrate with many solutions and give applicants a dashboard, but it's rather after 1 year or maybe even later.
So maybe from my point of view, what I thought was missing was what is your biggest competition? So I was always thinking about LinkedIn, comparing it in my head with LinkedIn. So Airbnb had in their slide deck a very cool pitch comparison where they said, hey, these are the others, and this is how we are different. So I was missing that, what makes you special. And then also some of the magic source, like you said, yeah, it's AI powered, but I don't know, maybe you could explain that a bit more, and also have testimonials. Do you have already a customer or anyone using it?
Kind of. We have one partner that confirmed that they're going to be developing the solution with us, basically. And then I'm talking to another one that are not sure yet, but we're in the conversations. And regarding the competition, I do know competitive landscape, but 1 minute pitch was kind of just not really enough. Competition is mostly currently from consulting companies. They do build similar things ad hoc for clients, for agencies, for example. So yeah.
Interesting.
Well, thank you so much, Dennis. From my perspective, and it might be a little bit biased, but I would say I get 10 recruiters requests a day, and I really in the early days I started to say, well, thank you, but I'm not interested. and now I really delete them because they don't differentiate amongst each other. And I think one of the biggest advantage you could offer is something which shows to a potential customer of a recruiter that this recruiter is great, that this recruiter is different from other recruiters. If I get an email from a recruiter saying, well, I'm using AI, AI is also like I'm using fluffiness, like magic. It really needs to be to the point, and it also needs to be able to be included in one very cold call email, and then it could really be of value for recruiters because you basically support them on acquiring paying customers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to leave my comment because I'm just worried a little bit about time. We have about 13 pitches to get through, but I think it was really good feedback from Gloria and Philip, kind of questions for you to answer.
Totally.
I have a few more, but
Thanks
I'll join you on your table later and give you some feedback, Dennis, okay? Super.
Thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. So, Marcel, you're up next. You on stage. Yeah. So, Marcel, you can turn on your camera and you'll come on stage.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you see me already?
Yeah, perfect. Hi.
I have to select the. Oh.
Great, cool. So maybe Philip, Gloria, if you could turn off your screens, I'll turn off mine now in a second.
No, I'm gonna share this. Okay.
Super. So we see your screen now. Everything looks good. Great. So
okay.
Marcel, you'll have a minute. I'm just going to turn off my camera and then you can get started. All right?
All right.
Okay. Best of luck.
Hi, I'm Marcel Ries. I have a PhD in physics, and I have invented a system that I also build right now. It's for full body virtual reality and teleoperation of humanoid robots that allows you to feel what's happening in virtual reality so that you can actually interact with objects and also feel the floor. And you can already use it for walking in VR and even for skating in VR, as you see in the videos. The eventual version will be small enough that you have it at home and powerful enough that you can do everything as well as in real life. So if you look at this here, for example, I can feel the ball. When I walk over these objects, I can feel the objects and they can move me as a whole. I can already simulate low or zero gravity, so it's good for spacewalks. Eventually, the idea is to use this for hazardous environments, like for firefighters, or in space, but also for teleoperation, so you can be essentially anywhere on the world within an instant. Essentially, it will also include the arms and the fingers, so that here the system is only demonstrating the new stuff that's having the legs, but eventually you will have a full body exoskeleton, and virtual reality will become lifelike. And if you do an upgrade with the thermal and tactile feedback suit, there is the potential that you really have a holodeck like in Star Trek, or that it feels like beaming also like in Star Trek. Yeah. Thank you very much. So right now I'm searching for, this is also here the version where you can stand upside down or take any kind of orientation in space. So there can be different versions, home versions. And right now I'm searching for first team members on the technical and business side. Thank you.
Holy crap, that looked like some next level, I will not say it, stuff, but that looks really cool. Great, Marcel. Who is involved so far as part of your team? Yeah, right, it looks very impressive. So who is involved so far, Marcel, as part of your team?
Right now, I'm alone from the business side. I had some help building the motion simulator that was built by a partner, and I modified it, had some more technical help. I participated in Entrepreneur First in 2018 in Berlin, and I was accepted as the sole founder. But I brought in a different business partner, potential partner, that didn't work out. And since then, I'm working alone again. So I finished the prototype at this stage since April. I made the videos, and now I'm searching for funding and building a team, and let's see where that goes. So the idea is really to make this big. I mean, it has to be. This is a super expensive product, and to make it affordable on a broader range, to not have this like a specialty thing, it has to be economically viable, and so it has to be produced really on a very large scale. So the idea is really to have a quick prototyping approach to quickly develop a system that can be reproduced like in several iterations, but then also the same approach can be used for larger scale production. So I want to have essentially a team where from the very beginning, large-scale production is already included.
Okay, sounds great. Cool. Philip, Gloria, any questions or comments or feedback?
Philip,
Ladies first.
well, I really love your product, and it's great also seeing hardware, because unfortunately I don't have any experience with hardware. That's the reason why I need to stick to software. Just one thought on this. I'm not so sure if this whole
Anyways, no.
sound. Okay, so
Pass.
Alan, I'm not so sure if this scaling gaming area is the best way to go, because you know, there are industries out there you might not be aware of who are easy to spend like 2 or 3 million on one of your products because of one very, very specific use case. And I think from a business perspective, you know, like making your product so big that everyone has this next to his or her Xbox is super difficult, also from a marketing perspective and B2C and end consumer and blah, blah, blah. But I think when you find those use cases, like for example in space or for, I don't know, car manufacturers or whatever, this very specific use case, being in a very big company which can afford like 2 million being spent on your product, this is the best thing which can happen to you, because coming from this, you can make money, you can show the proof of concept, you can even become profitable, and then from this stage you can go into this B2C business.
Yeah, I agree. It's also what I tried to do, but that's also not so easy to get into these big companies. It's very complicated, long process. Like something like this can be bought once a year. My experience in German automotive is, and they don't like the risks. So anyway, yeah, you're right. I mean, if I find this person, that's great, but so far I didn't find the company that just buys the thing for 2 million.
First of all, I love how the audience is posting their ideas in the comments. I don't know if you're seeing that, Marcel.
Okay, I've not seen that, no.
But that is crazy. It is really cool. You get a lot of props from the whole community here. People saying, "Oh, this is like Tony Stark and really cool tech, and this is insane." It's really, really cool. So really good feedback right there. Also, they're giving you some advice on, hey, how about the film industry, porn industry?
Huge potential.
That's actually my problem, you know. I mean, I just need one customer who pays. I mean, like every investor wants to see focus. Nobody cares if one can do a lot of things. Like I think if you sold the telephone, like if you invented the telephone now and say, wow, you can talk, anybody can talk to anybody, you wouldn't get investment. But if you say, look, that helps bankers to talk to other bankers, that's okay, that's great.
Good point. Yeah. How many people have you called? Have you called as many as Gloria?
No.
All right, there you go. But I have another idea for you, because it's also about getting the word out and getting noticed outside. So this is great that you're here pitching tonight. I just posted in this chat another thing. It's called Roboy. Have you heard of Roboy?
No.
They have an event on Saturday. So this Saturday. And they are taking part in the X Prize. It's basically like the Hyperloop Challenge from Elon Musk, let's say. It's a prize for, I think, $2 million. And it's actually for robotics teams that work on bringing an avatar onto Mars. And I know that this team is using similar systems like you. And maybe you can just meet them on Saturday, and maybe they can integrate it into their tech stack, and you get some more community and more publicity. Because I think I was a solo founder once, and it sucked. It really sucked. So maybe that's nice for you to join another community there, and maybe some of the students from there would also be interested in joining you full time.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Do you know this event on Saturday? Is that shared on their website, or how do you know about it?
My friend, I'm just texting right now with my friend to get a link, because yeah, that's basically they have every semester they have 60 students working on robotics projects, and one day per semester, every 6 months, they present all the stuff. And they made a treadmill, virtual reality treadmill, and a suit for virtual reality. Super insane. So I'm going to share the link in the comments.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool. Good luck, and maybe you get some more insights in the networking session afterwards. Great.
Super. Thanks, Marcel. Great.
Thank you, Marcel.
So now next up we have Anton. Project Thor.
Hello.
A competitor of Marcel. Hey, Anton, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so do you want to share your screen, or would you like just to talk?
Yeah, I would share my screen.
Great, you can set it up.
Do you see my screen, guys?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn off my camera now, and then your minute will start. Okay?
Okay, you guys just switch to the screen, please. Okay, today I'm gonna be talking about next generation online shopping. And I'm the married guy, and you know, I oftenly saw my wife buying clothes online, having troubles with size selection, understanding how it's in the end going to look like on her body, how it's going to fit her. And once I wanted to buy a bicycle, and then I found that in one store, the 3D full body scanners are used, and within 1 second, the full body scan is done. And after that, the perfect bicycle could be then suggested to the user according to his body dimensions. And the question arises, why not using 3D body scanners for online shopping? And the user will make the scan and afterwards go online, select the item, and afterwards we'll be able to preview how it looks, get the real feeling of this, and without any dullness, without any thinking about size mismatch, can just purchase. And currently we are at the prototype development state, and we're looking for 3D graphic software engineers, also mechanical simulation developers, investment in future, and of course networking. So I'll be happy to talk to you and answer your questions. Thank you.
All right, Anton, thanks very much. Okay, so any quick questions from Philip or Gloria just to begin with?
Yeah, Anton, one question. So who's paying for this?
For the 3D scanners or software for the whole solution, investors will be paying for it, and we will start with software.
But who's your customer?
The customer understood. The customer are our, it's a brands who design the clothes by themselves. Those guys are our customers, because we would need from them the design sketches. And they will pay us because it's you know, you mentioned the Zalando platform. So how those guys work, they just charge some percentage once some brands want to sell. Like H&M wants to sell on Zalando, so they just pay something.
Okay. Well, yeah, I like this. I like the idea. Nevertheless, I'm completely blank when it comes to this industry. I would really challenge if your potential customer has enough budget, because from what I know is that those consumer goods are all handling with very, very low margin. And I think, you know, this business can scale when you get a lot of customers. And the question is, are there so many out there who have enough margin to allow them for paying an additional service like this service?
Well, if we have a look at the recent trends, where a lot of brands really went down, and it's about surviving in such a textile industry. So you may heard about the Karstadt was closing constantly its facilities. You may have a look at statistics that online shopping itself really goes tremendously up in the last years. And yeah, that's the question, if the customers will be able to sort of to pay, but I believe there will be always a space of like 10% for the March.
Really cool comments from the group again. You might check out Precise AI, for example. A friend of mine, Tommy, is also in that startup or is founder. Two of them actually mentioned. Thank you, Natalia and Vish. Then Till also mentioned another competitors that you can look at. I know, and also Ju also posted one. Have a look at this. I know that, for example, Precise AI, they were part of the incubator from MediaMarkt Saturn. Maybe you can apply for some incubators. Do you have co-founders?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, right now, no.
Okay, cool. Maybe, yeah, maybe some people that are in the chat and want to get to know you, Anton, can raise their hands right now or later on in the chat. Thank you very much. Good luck, and maybe see you next month with a more, with a more pitch deck or a prototype or stuff like that. A live demo is always really great as well.
Thank you, guys.
All right, good
Cool,
luck.
Anton.
See you later
Thanks.
in the networking.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
So, Gloria, we part ways now and say thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Unfortunately, I really gotta go because my dog is already getting quite nervous. 2 hours after dinner is always a shaky time. So thank you to everyone. It was a really pleasure presenting tonight. It's a great format. I would really love to have this format back in 2016. I didn't know that it exists though. And whenever you guys want to have more information or want to learn something about Humedica, feel free to reach out or apply or just come by in our office. You're warmly welcomed. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Gloria.
Gloria. Maybe I can post your
Yes.
LinkedIn connections and then you and keep in touch. And if you want to work with Gloria or for Gloria, then just shoot her a message. You know, just say hi and ask for coffee.
Don't say you're a recruiter.
All right.
You'll get deleted immediately.
Thanks, guys. All the
Thanks,
best.
Gloria.
Bye-bye.
Gloria, that was awesome.
Hey, Christian, how's it going?
Hi, doing good.
Good.
I'd like to share one of my screens.
Aerofoils GmbH. So you're founded, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm going to get out of your way now, and I'll give you 1 minute. Is that okay?
yeah. Perfect.
Super. Best of luck.
Thank you. So hi, I'm Chris from Aerofoils Surf and Fly. We're developing electric hydrofoils. You maybe know standard hydrofoils from the America's Cup or from kite foils. We basically developed our own kite foil and added an electric propulsion. You can see the outcome in the slide. Yeah, we're basically able to fly above the water at up to 45 kilometers an hour silently. We have been developing kite foils since 2015 and added an electric propulsion in 2018. And after 5 years and 6 generations of prototypes, we finally got a exclusive cooperation with Audi this year, and now stepping up from prototypes into serious production. Since a electric hydrofoil is not very different from an electric airplane, just we're riding in the water, we're looking for support in a broad spectrum of expertise, ranging from lightweight construction, electrical and mechanical engineering, informatics, yeah, basically software developing, and also foiling and surfing. Thank you for your attention. See you.
Wow, Christian, that was awesome. We've got some real next level products today, huh, Philip? Super.
I always wanted to try foil board, but I was never been good enough. So an electric foil board, I would be so down for that. Are you planning on a Kickstarter campaign, or can we do it sometime? Or
Yeah, we can. Yeah, totally. We're in the gate, so I guess right across your window.
yeah, that's right. I will come by tomorrow.
I'm not in the office tomorrow, but maybe next week or in 2 weeks. Yeah. So we're also testing at the Holländer See in Eching. So yeah, test ride would be perfectly possible.
Right.
Cool. There was an interesting question. Sorry, Philip. Why the cooperation with Audi? Yeah, so are Audi trying to get into that particular space, or what's the connection?
The co-founder pitched the project in Audi, and yeah, he's in the comments also. It's friends in the comments.
Ah, cool.
And yeah, he pitched the idea inside Audi because he's an engineer at Audi, and thereby we got support for the prototypes. So, for example, the electric propulsion is made out of aluminum parts, for example, the impeller drive. And as a startup, we didn't have access to a aluminum 3D printer, so Audi has helped us out, or a part of Audi.
It's cool.
Good follow-up question: what did they get from it? Did they get shares, or did they just get?
We're doing marketing for Audi. So like the prototypes we build are marketing prototypes. They're using for events and commercial.
Nice.
Nice.
What are you looking for exactly? Like, how can we help?
Talented developers.
What exactly are you looking for?
Yeah, from mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and software developers.
What are you covering right now, Christian? You in France? What are you covering, Christian, in France?
I'm electrical, or I'm mechanical engineer, but I'm doing the electrical part of the board, and yeah, France is doing most of the organizational stuff. So yeah.
Cool. And how could I join? As a working student, intern, co-founder, first employee?
Yeah. all of that.
All of the above.
Okay, cool.
All of them together.
Okay, cool.
Like really, right now we don't really have to pick cherries. We're looking for manpower.
Cool. Are you working full-time on it?
Yes.
Good. Nice. Very good.
Nice. That's cool, Christian.
Love
Awesome.
it.
I think we'll push on. Apologies, Philip. Is that okay? Just to
Sure.
get to the next person?
Sure.
Super. Christian, thanks very much. It's really cool. Sorry, Philip. Go ahead.
I found the link. So we were talking about the next level robotic stuff earlier.
Oh, yeah.
About the X-Prize avatar stuff. So I found the link. And if you want, on Saturday, you can join the final of like next level robotics stuff. It's really, literally, it's insane. I've been there many times. It's really cool.
Is it Munich-based, or?
I think it is in Garching at the TU Munich.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can actually try it yourself. So you can be in this reality treadmill, three-dimensional space with a suit. Then you feel it and run around on this treadmill, and it's insane.
Cool.
Check it
Very
out.
good.
For them.
Nice.
All
Thanks
right,
for sharing,
I'm
folks.
out.
Awesome. Okay,
Good luck.
Ewan,
You won.
Bobo,
Hey,
B2B.
thanks so much. Just
Go.
before I start, I just want to say I don't live in Munich, so this is really cool to be here, and I've been really blown away by what I've seen so far. You know, not just from everyone, but also from Gloria as well. You know, it's really incredible. I've not actually attended like a networking thing like this before, where I've just wait. So So thank you.
Great, Ewan, that's fantastic. Where are you calling in from?
Well, I'm originally from Glasgow in Scotland, but I live in Salzburg, so I'm not too far away. But yeah.
Super. Well, it's great to have you here. This is one of the benefits of Corona, that we could do this online. So it's great to have you here. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much. Yeah, just appreciate the opportunity. So.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you, Philip. A bit muted. Sorry. How was your something? I couldn't hear it. Sorry. No, still gone. Maybe we do it after the pitch. Sorry, Philip. Oh, sorry. I'm going to turn off the camera now, and then you have a chance to pitch for 1 minute. Okay?
No worries. Thank
Great.
you.
Best of luck.
Yeah, great. Thanks. So together with my co-founder, we've created Bubble, a social space for startup founders to share their ideas, ambitions, and achievements with their peers at every step of the journey. So we believe that startup success is driven by 3 key personal factors: perseverance, peer support, and accountability. So we know that navigating the startup world can be really, really difficult at the best of times. So it's our mission to provide an open and honest environment which encourages founders to support each other to bounce back from failures and achieve great successes. So far, we've built a prototype. We've got 50 users at unibubble.co.uk, and over 100 connections have been made on that platform. So before making a bad decision, Bubble allows you to ask these difficult questions to founders in order to make the right call for your business. It's your community. It's absolutely free. You're all more than welcome to join and make your goals social today at unibubble.co.uk. Thanks very much.
Super, Ewan. Thanks very much. That's awesome. I think startup communities and stuff. So I think I'm going to register immediately. I just shared your links, so I hope everyone can and join up. I have a quick question. Have you created a startup before, or where did the idea come from?
No, I've never created a startup before, and neither is my co-founder either. But we basically met on a sports team at university. I recently graduated. He's still at university. But yeah, it's one of these things where I'm more of the creative guy, and he's really good with tech and web design and everything and all that stuff. So it's like we've just sort of blended together. And what we've realized is that a team of 2, we're really keeping each other accountable in our tasks, and really pushing each other forward. And you're thinking, as someone that's maybe trying to start a business themselves, or in a small team when they've got so much stuff to do. I mean, how do you keep yourself accountable? How do you get that social validation that you're going in the right direction? So that's what we're trying to do. But as I say, Unibubble is a prototype. So what we'd really love is just anyone, even if you just think, oh, I'll just join and post once. That's fantastic. We'd love feedback. Yeah, just tell us what you like, what you don't like.
No, I'll sign up straight away. I have a startup. It's not founded as such, but it's a separate thing called a Strong Startup. I do a YouTube channel and stuff for startups. So I'll post it and I'll have a look there. I'll sign up and I'll give you some feedback about what I think, and hopefully maybe some positive feedback to be able to improve it slightly. But I'm looking forward to trying it.
Yeah, cool. Thanks so much. I mean, just to anyone as well, even if it's the most negative feedback you've ever given, because what we're trying to do is to solve our own problem, I guess. Yeah. Is what we were seeing with especially with COVID as well, with this sort of flurry of activity in the startup world. There must be so many people that are working a full-time job. They just don't quite have that motivation just to keep going and persevere, and they don't have that social network. So one of the things we've added a social feed, kind of like Twitter, kind of like the old version of the Facebook wall, just so you can sort of check in and people can like and comment, and it's kind of like the safety of a community. So it's not on Reddit, it's not on, it's not like anyone can see it, but it's what we hope is for it to be like a really positive environment for everyone involved. So thank you.
Hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you. Perfect.
Okay, awesome. First of all, awesome, really, really cool. 2 questions. One is, how have you built it? Maybe you can just say the tech stack in like 1 or 2 sentences, because, and then the second question is, how have you heard of us? So that's what I was trying to ask